Have you ever wondered about the rich and diverse history of El Salvador, the smallest and the most densely populated country in Central America? This is where our journey begins, unearthing the roots of this vibrant nation. Let's turn back the clock to the pre-Columbian era, a time when El Salvador was inhabited by a Native American people known as the Pipils. The Pipils were more than just residents of this land. They were cultivators of its soil and guardians of its natural beauty. Their advanced agricultural practices transformed the landscape into a bountiful paradise, their hands shaping the terrain as their culture shaped their lives. The Pipils, however, were not merely farmers. They were architects of a complex social structure that governed their communities with astute balance. This societal organization allowed them to thrive and flourish, creating a vibrant civilization that was a testament to their ingenuity and resilience. So begins the tale of El Salvador, a land inhabited by an advanced civilization long before the arrival of the Europeans. But what happened when the Spanish conquistadors set foot on this land in the 16th century? As if answering destiny's call, Pedro de Alvarado led the Spanish expedition into El Salvador, marking the onset of a new epoch. The Spanish rule was not a tranquil period. It brought about significant cultural shifts, introducing Catholicism and forever changing the indigenous way of life. Spanish became the new lingua franca, and European customs started to permeate every aspect of daily life. But the indigenous population did not succumb without a fight. The Pipil civilization, the dominant indigenous group at that time, fiercely resisted the Spanish invaders. Despite their brave efforts, the Pipil civilization gradually declined under the relentless Spanish onslaught. The Spanish conquest was not just a historical event, but a transformative period that reshaped the very essence of El Salvador. The Spanish conquest marked a significant turning point in El Salvador's history, forever altering its cultural and social fabric. But how did El Salvador shake off the shackles of colonial rule and take its first steps towards independence? The early 19th century marked a significant shift in El Salvador's history. The first cries for autonomy began to echo throughout the land. A wave of change was sweeping across Central America, and El Salvador was no exception. The spirit of independence was ignited by a spark of discontent with Spanish rule, and this spark soon grew into a roaring fire. By the time we reached 1821, the independence of Central America was declared, and El Salvador was finally free from Spanish rule. But the road to independence was far from smooth. The newfound freedom came with its own set of challenges. Political struggles ensued as the nation grappled with its identity, governance, and direction. El Salvador's journey to independence was fraught with challenges, but the nation persevered, paving the way for its future. El Salvador's journey didn't stop at independence. What shaped the country in the 20th and 21st century? As the smallest and most densely populated country in Central America, El Salvador's recent history is marked by struggle and resilience. The 12-year Civil War, stretching from 1979 to 1992, was a period of immense turmoil and loss. This conflict, fueled by social and economic inequalities, gripped the nation and the world's attention. Yet out of this painful chapter, El Salvador emerged with a commitment to peace. The peace agreement signed in 1992 marked an end to the war and a new beginning for the country. Since then, El Salvador has been on a continuous journey towards economic and social stability. It has faced its share of challenges, including gang violence and political instability, but it has also seen progress in areas like education and healthcare. Despite the scars of the past, El Salvador continues to strive for a better future, a testament to the resilience of its people. So, what have we learned about the history of El Salvador? We've traced its roots back to the pre-Columbian era, where indigenous cultures thrived, leaving behind a legacy that still resonates in the country today. We've journeyed through the Spanish conquest, a time of great upheaval that forever changed the course of El Salvador's history. We've witnessed the struggle for independence, a testament to the unyielding spirit of the Salvadoran people. And we've explored the modern history of El Salvador, a period marked by challenges and triumphs alike that have shaped the nation we see today. Throughout this journey, we've seen how each chapter of El Salvador's history has left an indelible mark on its cultural landscape. It's a testament to the resilience of its people, a nation that, despite adversities, continues to rise against the odds. Understanding El Salvador's history gives us a window into its rich cultural tapestry and the enduring spirit of its people. It's a story of resilience, of a nation that continues to rise against the odds,